we've had so far. He's smuggled a bunch of weed. He's probably killed his wife,
Right.
more than likely killed his wife. So, he's gotten his teenage son into drug trafficking
Yeah.
with him.
He's not a great man.
Not even close. Not even, he hasn't even dipped his toe in the water. Literally, he put his finger in his mouth and held it up to see which way the wind was blowing.
See where the crime was coming from.
That's it. So 1982, early 82, he marries another woman.
What the fuck? This guy can't get enough.
Nope, he marries a woman named Hope, who's the sister of another racer named Hurley Haywood.
All right.
So that's his sister. He needed a quickie Haitian divorce so he could marry this broad. They have a daughter immediately in 1982. I think another. She's getting big. You better marry her. He has his.
She's getting big.
He's got his 50 sensibility.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll traffic drugs. I'll kill a broad, but if I knock one up, I'll fucking marry her.
I'll marry her.
I will marry her. They have a daughter named Adrian at that point, which is funny because that's when Rocky was really big. It's like Rocky 2 was out back then. You named your kid Adrian.
name.
I feel like he liked Rocky a lot too. He's like, he make it big.
Why
did I make him shawarma man?
Yeah.
Never mind.
What an ugly name. I hate that name.
April 19th, 1983. Wow. Okay, Jimmy, here's when he really goes off the deep end, and it gets worse from here, but this is the beginning of the craziness. Okay, April 19th, 1983. A man named Stephen Carson, who is a federal witness in an ongoing racketeering and conspiracy drug case, is shot in Crescent Beach, Florida. It's late at night. He comes in from a fishing trip, a midnight fishing trip with a friend. He gets off. He's on like the boat dock, and from what he says, our Mr. John Paul Sr. here accosts him, comes up to him with a gun, and tells him to get in the trunk of his car.
Oh my God.
He's trying to put him in a trunk. So if this crazy son of a bitch is telling you to get in the trunk, you don't get in the fucking trunk.
No.
Okay. The most terrifying man I've ever met. You don't get in his trunk.
No.
So he runs.
Good for him.
He takes off, but there's 5 shots fired at him. He's hit twice and falls down, and then Mr. Paul Sr. here comes up and gives him a 3rd shot while he's down. So he came up for the fucking kill shot.
He's trying to get him.
He's
get a job
cold-blooded,
done,
man.
yeah.
He's cold-blooded. He does this, and I guess he thinks he killed him. He takes off. It turns out that he did not kill him. Mr. Carson here, Stephen Carson,
son of a bitch.
is a tough son of a bitch. He loses a kidney. He has all sorts of problems and a million surgeries. I mean, he got shot 3 times.
Yeah.
Pretty good, like I said.
Point blank.
Yeah, point blank. And he lost a kidney, like I said. He's a mess, this guy. So he's got problems. So he says, fucking John Paul shot me. I know who shot me. John Paul did. So the authorities look for him. So he is nowhere to be found for 2 months, basically. Since this shooting, he takes off, is gone. Nobody sees him or his wife.
It's a good indicator that he did it.
That's a good indicator that he did it, exactly. He likes to run, this guy. He's done it several times. He's going to do it several more.
And he's got endurance.
Yes. Finally, June 28th, 1983, he turns himself into authorities in St. Augustine, Florida for attempted first-degree murder.
Jesus.
That's rough because it's a federal witness. It's to shut a fucking witness up.
That's steep.
The witness had given grand jury testimony on drug trafficking in North Florida, which is we're going to get to why that's hilarious in a second. The way he turned himself into was funny. He was at his lawyer's office, Davis Upchurch, which sounds like a very silver-haired middle-aged white man.
No doubt.
He called from there and was like, I'm here and I'll go turn myself in. He goes to they take him to St. Johns County Jail. He pleads not guilty to first-degree murder. Okay, he's been being held on a $500,000 bond, which is pretty serious. We'll get to why he's such an idiot in a minute about the testimony at the grand jury, but that's coming up in a second. Paul Sr. here claims that, I don't know what the hell you're talking about here about this thing. I didn't shoot him. I couldn't have shot him. I was in Miami at the Coconut Grove Hotel having dinner with 2 of my friends when the shooting took place. I was hanging out there drinking, hadn't even a bite to eat at midnight in Miami.
Enjoying South Beach.
Enjoying my money. I don't know what the hell you're talking about here. They don't buy that, obviously. July 8th, 1983, John Sr. here, he posts bond and gets out of jail. They give him bail.
50 grand.
Well, he ends up posting a $250,000 bond, 25, because it's a $500K bond they want, $250,000 bond, $25,000 cash, and the remainder in a promissory note tied to his assets if he doesn't appear.
Oh, shit.
So they're not fucking around.
Yeah.
They're like, we
Well,
want
it's
you to show
first-degree
up.
murder.
It's of a federal witness.
Right.
So they're like, we really want you to show up here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Love to have a chat with you.
Love to keep you around for later, you know? While this is going on, July 17th, 1983, Paul Jr. is doing well on the racing circuit.
Really?
He wins the Michigan 500.
Wow.
And this is some open wheel shit
Yeah.
here because the guys, and I don't know shit about racing, and I know who these people are. That's how famous the second and third place are. Second place is Al Unser,
What?
and third place is Mario Andretti.
And
In
he
this
beat
race.
both of them?
He beat both of them and wins the race.
Wow.
So he's an up-and-comer. And they all have really nice things to say about him, too. They go, he's a real nice kid and good racer, and he's going to be good shit.
Al
There's a
Unser
lot of
was the
great
shit.
quotes. Absolutely. It's his first IndyCar win here. His dream is to win Indy 500, obviously, just like Randy Lanier wanted to do. Paul Jr. here has a quote he said about winning this race. He says, quote, "I've had a pretty dramatic career already. I never expected to be running competitive yet. I figured it would take maybe 2 or 3 years in this kind of racing, but you've got to give my crew a lot of credit." He's a real nice guy. I like how he notes that I've had a dramatic career. I've already had a drug bust.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to keep my shit together and be cool. You know what I mean?
And I just beat Mario Andretti and Al Unser.
And Al.
Congratulations. I don't know if you can put in words what it must feel like to win the first one, to win it under these circumstances, the crash at Indianapolis, the drama on the last lap. What's it feel like right now?
Well, I'm still a little bit in awe right now. I can't really believe I won. Had a really good battle going there with Rick at the end. He tried to block me on the last corner going into 3 there. We come off of Chris Neifel's draft, and I just put it down in the apron and hoped for the best, and I don't know what happened to him. I don't think we touched wheels, though, but I sure thank God for being here. I'd like to say hello to my father. I love you.
A wonderful sentiment by John Paul Jr. as they bring Rick Mears' car in.